from your local news leader. This is 13 News at 6.
Coming up on 13 News, new details on the fisherman who vanished late Friday night. And we take you live to a vigil being held right now for a woman shot to death in Newport News. Good evening, I'm Karen Hopkins. Thanks for joining us tonight. Family and friends of a Newport News woman shot to death are coming together tonight. They're holding a vigil for 21-year-old Crystal Walton. She was found shot to death on 34th Street early Saturday morning, and right now the search for her killer continues. 13 News reporter Ernie LeBeau is live outside the vigil in the Southeast community. Ernie. New tonight, a body believed to be that of a missing boater has been found. Suffolk police say divers may have discovered the 60-year-old's body just before 3 this afternoon. The fisherman vanished on Lake Prince in Suffolk late Friday night. Crews found his car parked on the shore and his boat was in the water on Saturday. An autopsy will be performed tomorrow. A family cat is recovering following a house fire in Chesapeake this afternoon. Flames broke out just after 2 p.m. at the home on South Battlefield Boulevard. Fire officials say the homeowner was in the backyard at the time collecting firewood and noticed smoke billowing from his house. We're told the home is a total loss. There were no injuries and the cat is expected to be okay. The cause of the fire is under investigation. A 17-year-old boy died in a car accident this weekend. He was the passenger of a car that crashed on Route 106 in Charles City County. Sheriff's deputies say they tried to stop the driver of an Audi, 21-year-old Nicholas Glover of Virginia Beach. Glover sped away but lost control and slammed into several trees. He's now at VCU Medical Center with serious injuries. His passenger, 17-year-old Tyler Castle, also from Virginia Beach, died. We're told alcohol did play a role in the crash. Charges against the driver are pending. Loved ones will gather tomorrow to say goodbye to Virginia Tech police officer Derek Kraus. He was killed Thursday on Tech's campus. Police say a lone gunman shot and killed Officer Kraus while he was making an unrelated traffic stop. Officer Kraus served in the Army before joining Virginia Tech's police force. In 2007, he leaves behind a wife and 5 children and stepchildren. Tonight, his family is speaking out. They say Officer Kraus was an amazing father and a brave man with a huge heart.
The only thing that would bring closure is to know why.
I can't even wrap my mind around that. I can't understand the concept of why someone would want to walk up and shoot a police officer for no apparent reason.
Officer Kraus's funeral will be at Castle Coliseum at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Governor McDonnell will deliver remarks at the service. The suspect, 22-year-old Radford University student Ross Ashley, who was found dead hours later from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. And Hokie Nation is coming together in honor of the fallen police officer. A movement called Hokies for Kraus is raising money for his family. $50,000 has been raised so far. Students will donate the money to Derek Kraus Memorial Fund set up at the National Bank of Blacksburg. You can find more information on vt.edu. A driver accused of killing a Chesapeake school crossing guard, Lavette Person, is expected to be in court tomorrow. A hearing will be held for Tiare Blease. She failed to show up for a hearing in November, so it was rescheduled for Monday morning. Police say Blease crashed into Person in front of Western Branch Intermediate School. Blease told police the sun was in her eyes at the time of the crash. Some light rail passengers are facing hefty fines for not paying the $1.50 to ride the tide. So transit officials slapped them with a $150 ticket or more. Our partners at the Pilot report about 150 riders have faced that penalty so far, and nearly 300 warnings have been issued. We're told 2 extra duty police officers are always on the trains checking for tickets. HRT started enforcing fares when light rail opened in late August. We want to say welcome home to the crew of the Coast Guard cutter Tampa. It sailed back into the home port of Portsmouth today following 52 days at sea. The crew worked with government agencies in the Caribbean to stop illegal drugs from entering the U.S. The Tampa's homecoming comes just 1 day after the return of thousands of Navy sailors. Loved ones welcome back the crews of the USS Bush, USS Anzio, USS Mitchell, and USS Truxtun from a 7-month deployment yesterday, just in time for the holidays. Coming up next on 13 News at 6, it's 1 day after the big battle between Republican presidential hopefuls. We'll tell you who picked up the most support following last night's debate. An adopt-a-thon found loving homes for dozens of animals. Meet some of the furry friends and their new owners just ahead.